All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to apostle and elders in New York. GMS, salutations to you all around the world that's teaching truth and putting your lives on the line for it. And shalom to you serious Aqua that's looking at this now video. My name is Maya Ka'ala Bangada with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. Like to make a disclaimer that we are not black. Hebrew Israelites. Black is color, not a nationality. Okay, and the Israelites are brown-skinned people, which is particularly the Israelites, the Shemitic people, particularly going to be the subject of this video. All right. So the Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American and speckled birds that scatter abroad. All right, speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations who fathers' bloodline paternally go back to the 12 patriarchs of Israel. We are not affiliated with any black extreme identity groups. We are not affiliated with any black groups. We are not affiliated with any Islamic groups. Okay, we are not affiliated with any other Israelite groups. Okay, and this video gonna be about something this brother said about the Shemitic people, so-called Middle East, right? Shemitic people of us, those who come from the bloodline of Shem, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, so-called Arabs, Elam, all right, just East Indians, so-called East Indians, Ishmael, so-called Arabs, and etc. All right, it's just something he said that was an error. All right, don't make the brother bad. The brother just made a mistake. He made a mistake. All right. So I'm here just to show how he made a mistake and just give the correct information. All right. All right. So it's the brother of Northern Kingdom Prophets. All right. He got two websites. Native Americans he got Mexicans are Hebrew Israelites. That's what it says right there. Then you got Northern Kingdom Prophets. All right. So this the error he made about talking about Shemitic people of so-called Middle East with Asia Minor. All right.
These black-only Israelites try to tell you that, we all black. We all black. The only reason there are black-only Israelites is because we all started out like this. Okay, this phenotype right here. Let me get this catch up real quick because the computers are slacking. All right, see the Shem? That's the phenotype all Shemitic people are. All Shemitic people have this phenotype except for the Negroes and except for the Edomites. The Edomites, who are the so-called white people, they are also Shemitic. These come from the line of Shem. Israelites come from the line of Shem. Negroes come from the line of Shem. Mexicans come from the line of Shem. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why Negroes are black is because they mix with Canaanites. They mix with Hamites. All right? That's why they Negro. But they don't look like this. They ain't this dark. They got more ruddy color because they started out like this. That's it, man.
Okay. So, that's the error the brother made. Okay. All right. So about the show the correct information about that. All right. I've been around middle people from the so-called Middle East, all my life, man. Arabs, Ishmael, the corner stores. Then I go downtown. All right, so I'll definitely be around the sons of Shem, man. So I'll be around Ishmael, I'll be around Israelites. All right, Israelites from various countries. Okay, I've been around so-called Persians, Elam. All right, so-called East Indians, Elam. All right, so I gained the experience, man, to basically know about the so-called Middle East and its people. Plus, I study. I studied. Then plus, my granddaddy, granddad on my father's side, we always talk about this topic, man. All right, so All right, some correct brother said they start out like that. All right, first of all, the Sons of Shem come in various shades of brown, from the darkest brown to Wesley Snipes, even darker than that, man. All right, to all the way up to red bone, man. All right, red bone. You get various features, various noses, features, hair textures, eyes, lips. All right, as I showed before, that the some of those tribes that came from West Africa, Fulani tribes, some of them had light skin, straight hair. Some had dark skin and nappy hair with fat noses. All right, now the light skin ones had sharp noses and thin lips, man. All right, so Shemitic gene pool is diverse, man. All right, but all of them are not. He said in video, or later in the video, he said they are Mexican. Look, that's not true, man. All right, the reason why is most of the people, some of them, not most. All right, it's a lot, but some of them people in the Middle East are light skinned. All right, because they had their forefathers had pop Edomite concubines, man. All right, okay. There was a time where they was making caravans of Edomite concubines that was coming from around the area, Austria and Germany, man, and other places, man. And they would import them, and so you import them North Africa and so-called Middle Asia Mayas, and all these Shemitic and some of the Hamitic people had mixed in with them, man. So that's why you got all these some. That's why some of these people in the Middle East are light skinned, and this is what the media shows you on TV. So when you look at TV, you think of the Middle East, you think it's a bunch of happy-go-lucky light skinned people. That's not true, man. Majority of the people in the Middle East are actually dark skinned. Well, I mean dark skin. I mean they come in various shades of brown, man, with different hair textures and everything, man. And I'm showing you scripture, man. Even Abraham, man, a couple of his relatives, man, were dark skinned. It had nothing to do mixing with Hamites, man. All right. All right. Sons of Shem, like I said, come various shades of brown, darkest brown to lightest brown. All right. Now let's read a scripture about this Abraham's nephew, Gaham, which is Gakam. When it says burning, right? Go Genesis 22:4. It said his concubine whose name was Remuel. She bare also Teba and Gaham, daughter and Makah. All right, so it's Gakam. All right, what they say is burning now. Abraham nephew was walking around like the Human Torch. All right, and the Human Torch and the Marvel comics and anything like that. All right, I mean his skin was dark, man. All right, he was very dark skinned, man. Okay, and then you look at his mom. Let's see, go back here. His mother was what? Come on. His mother was also Shemaiah said Remuel, all right, and she was what? A Syrian woman, all right. It says, well, a Syrian woman. Okay, so let's type in Syrian. All right, let's talk about what? Let's see, Syrian. It says Aram, yeah, Syria, Aramnites. All right, she was from Aram. All right, descendant of Shem, man. All right, so okay, all right. I'm gonna show you where ancient Shemitic people look like. Ancient Aramia look like. There's Syria. All right, where is that? Where's that picture at? All right, there you go, right there. All right, so it says temple. Let me get this straightened out. It said temple of the Peruvian gods and Dorupos, fresco, calendar, pit sacrifice may be had in the family. Let me see, chief con to assistants. All right, that's over there. Let me see, temple of Peruvian gods. That's over there in our room. Let's see. Down. Fresco Conan. Let me see, look that up, make sure. Oh, hurry up. If I would look at something foolish, look at this. If I look at something stupid, it'll show up fast, man. Yep. Fresco Conan from Dorupos, a temple dedicated 80 to pyramid god. The pit the cycle being made had founded by two priests. Conan, the chief priest, has a Greek name but wears a tall conical white hat. The Persian Magus. All right, place of origin, Syria. All right. Okay. So that that's what that image. It was from Syria, man. And people over there. All right. So there you go, man. They showing themselves as what, brown. All right. Yeah, brown skinned people. Okay, there you go, man. All right. So they wasn't all light skinned and anything, as their brother said, man. The people in the Middle East come in different shades, man. Starting from charbroil, dark brown, to light as light, man. All right. Let me see. There's something interesting. Let me see. What is it? About Osama bin Laden, concubine and his family. All right, so it says Osama bin Laden, Nubian concubine, sets the record straight. It said in the aftermath of September 11, Kola both raised more eyebrows with the assertion that she and Osama bin Laden were once lovers. Check out the side of the story, different take from the media to be sure. All right, it said 2002, when the London Guardian newspaper outed more forced sexual relation with terrorist Osama bin Laden, the American media initially had no problem with the revelation that Sami kept the Egyptian. So, all right, this is right here. She's Egyptian, man. All right, it said mistress in Morocco in 1986. My birth name, Naima Bet Haref, some inversion of Arab race aristocrat who they assumed looked like Cher, but when they found out I was not only black, but look fully black, and that I've been adopted and raised by Black Americans in the United States. All right, so here, right here, you got an Egyptian woman. All right, This is an Egyptian woman. All right. And this tricked out. This in reverse, man. Like ancestor Moses was raised. He was a Shemitic baby of from the nation of Israel, and he was raised among Egyptians. All right, it was a Hamite. In reverse, you had a Hamite, Egyptian a daughter of Mizraim, and she was raised by Israelites in America, man. Okay, and you see right here, man. So and then you go to Genesis 50:11. You see that all 12 tribes of Israel was mistaken for Egyptians by the Canaanites, was another Hamitic people. So it's impossible that all 12 tribes of Israel or certain tribes of Israel start looking like Negroes because they mix with Ham. That's impossible, man. All right, that's incorrect. All right. And also the people, the rest of the people, Shemitic people in the Middle East, that's incorrect, man. All right. So right here it says, in return as an adult to North Africa as a model actress, they immediately announced that I was less attractive than Prince Charles, Mr. Camille Parker Bowles, and President Mistress Monica Lewinsky, that it couldn't be possibly true. Though I was featured in a 2-part interview, I was able to form Mitchell Osama bin Laden, blah, blah, blah. All right, she say something interesting. Since I was making up a story, and other American experts claimed the billionaire bin Laden family had an upper class etiquette that will not allow overtly religious, non-sexual Arab Muslims Osama to have a black mistress. Yet, 2 of Osama's 25 children are black. Whoa. Are dark skinned. All right. And his Syrian grandmother would be considered a black woman in the United States. All right. There you go, man. You got a Osama bin Laden grandmother from Syria. All right. And most likely she's from Iran. She would consider a black woman. All right. In the United States, so-called black woman in the United States. She would be mistaken for a Judite woman in the United States. This is a different woman from a different bloodline, Sham, man. Osama bin Laden grandmother will be mistaken for a so-called Negro in the United States, man. So all people in the Middle East, the Arabs, it's impossible for them to look like a light-skinned Mexican, man. All right, because it just make no sense, man. Because I'm gonna show you some dark skin. There's a car right, some Mexicans. All right, so-called Mexicans. All right, you can get her out of here, man. Through with her. All right. All right. So. All right. Damn, man. Every time. Yeah, get that out of there. All right. Get that out of here. All right, use that. Eliminate that. Okay. Because that make no sense, man. Because it contradict what the brother said. That contradict this picture right here. And this is a pure-blooded Issacharite, man. He has no Negro, so-called Negro blood in him, man. Pure blood. Issacharite. All right. He just got a different phenotype, man. All right. Not to say just because you got broad nose and coarse hair and that you're not an Issacharite. All right. But this is an example of different phenotypes, man. Down there in Mexico, when you look in the ruins, you see what phenotypes like his, and then you see the other phenotype. Brothers got that curly hair and that broad nose, juicy lips, man. All right, but they all Issacharites. All right, You go one on, man. So how could how could a light skinned that is a car right come before him? That makes no sense, man. When you look at the old color graphs, man, you got what? The darkest color going up to what? The lightest, man. And it's a scientific fact that uh two people with light skin hue can't produce a dark skin person, man. It's in reverse. All right, a dark skinned person can produce people from darkest dark to lightest light, man. All right, so that makes no sense, man. All right, let's see. Click off this. Okay. Now let's go to one of Ishmael's sons, Kodar. All right, see what Kodar means. Cause we still talking about people of Shemitic descent. We talking about Israelites. We talking about Ishmaelites and etc. I made a mistake, so I gotta go correct it. All right, there you go. All right, let's see, Kodar. All right, so it's all right. It says right here, Genesis 25:13. These are the names of the sons of Ishmael by their names according to the generation. The firstborn of Ishmael, Nebajoth, and Kedar, and Abdiel, and Misham. All right. All right. So let's go see what Kedar means. All right. All right. So where's Quadar? All right. Last one, Kodash. So Kodar means what? Dark. All right. This Ishmaelite, what? Black skin. All right. Mean very, very dark brown. All right. So this telling you that the Ishmaelites were a very dark skinned people from the beginning. All right. So and this is from the book Sex and Race, Volume 1 by J.A. Rogers. All right. It says, let me see. It was talking about Ishmael. All right. Let me see. Trying to see if I get the right book. All right, Salak. So I'm in this book right here. Nature Knows No Color Line. All right. It was talking about Ishmael. Where is it? All right. So this is page 13 from Nature Knows No Color Line. Let me get that straightened out. Get this camera focused. Salak. I want y'all to see this real good. Okay. Oh, come on. Every time, man. Let me get this. Oh. Damn, man. Satan always mess with me. Damn. I'll be back. I'm back with part 2. I'm gonna continue this. Get this camera straightened out. Shalom.